Health and wellness, the most important aspects in our lives. Becoming a well AP, an expert on healthy buildings, you are like becoming the asset, the solution for what companies are looking for. I'm Shadi Abu Samra, sustainability consultant, well and lead trainer, university professor. In this video, I will guide you to earning the well AP with minimal effort, answering all your concerns with the latest material, simplified and broken down. We will go through these 6 points now, from the reasons to becoming a well AP to actually earning it, viewing how the exam is laid out to actually doing practice questions together at the end. So let us begin. Firstly, why should you become a well AP in the first place? Effectively, there are 4 main reasons. You will have a competitive edge over other candidates. You're basically proving to employers and clients that you have deep knowledge in creating spaces that support the human health. Third, you're expanding your reach to like-minded through well communities. There's a whole dashboard, a whole community you can gain access to when you pass the exam. Now, lastly, well is internationally recognized. The well certification today is basically what LEED was 20 years ago. Mental health is a topic that everyone's talking about. Governments, schools, companies, everyone's trying to address. It is in demand and unsaturated since all companies want to market and provide better spaces to their employees. Having a well AP on board is an asset that companies are looking for, and you can be that person. Our second point for this training is about the well certification, which is different than the well AP. The well certification is for buildings. It's a complementary certification to LEED, to BREEAM, and other internationally known certifications that revolve around energy efficiency and sustainability in general, whereas the well supports the actual occupants inside the project being happy and healthy. The organization behind well is called IWBI, who launched well in 2014, creating 10 sections that make up a whole project, which are called concepts from air, water, nourishment, light, and so forth. It's made up of 4 tenets, 4 principles basically: evidence based, verifiable, implementable, and presented for outside input. A well project can be owner occupied, or the owner can lease or sell it, which is called well core. So there are only 2 pathways to take when applying for the certification. Let us go back to the organizers, IWBI. They create new versions of it and keep evolving the certification, whereas JBCI are the people that manage the building certifications and exams. They assess your work is according to the requirements to validate everything is met. They also administer the LEED certification, not only well. As previously discussed, there are 10 concepts that make up the certification. Then there's the innovation part. So each concept has things to be done called preconditions, like prerequisites, and parts that are optional to gain points called optimizations. We have 24 preconditions and 100 optimizations. We will learn all about these preconditions and optimizations, their intent, their requirement, and the complete well AP training. Many get the well AP and the well certification mixed up. Think of it this way: the well AP is for people, whereas the well certification is for buildings. The well AP is for us, for people. There is no requirement, no specific discipline. Anyone can apply for it, no specific job experience. You just need to be 18 years at least. Now, after you pass the exam and earn it, you need to keep it active, you need to keep it valid. So you need to work on well projects or watch some videos. Those are called continuing education. You need 30 CE hours every 2 years. Now, whereas the well certification is for buildings, and you need to memorize the point scale as a well AP. So the lowest level a building can earn is called well bronze, which is 40 points. Then 10 points extra, you earn silver. Then 10 points another, you earn gold. Then platinum. There are also ratings projects can target. They are subsets of strategies from the well standard. I know you're probably wondering, how can I become a well AP? Most importantly, without taking so much time, so much effort. Now, the process is simple if you're guided. There are 3 steps you should first prepare, meaning you should learn the material in a simplified manner so you don't waste your valuable time understanding concepts. Then you simulate your understanding on practice exams while reviewing all important key terms using flashcards. Now, after you're good to go, head to the WELL website and register for the exam, which is $299, and they will give you an ID after you pay for the exam. This ID is very important. It allows you to schedule a date and time using the Prometric website. You should go select your location, select the test center that's certified, or even take the exam from home using ProProctor. Definitely using the ID that you got from the WELL website to schedule. As for the exam outline, what does the exam include basically? Well, you can take the exam in English or Chinese, no other language for the meantime. The exam is made up of 115 questions, 15 of which don't contribute to the overall score. They're called pre-test questions or pilot questions to check test takers if they add those questions in the future. Now, to pass, you should earn 170 over 200 or more. You have 2.5 hours to finish the exam, and you will be tested on WELL concepts and the WELL certification and the WELL portfolio, which we'll discuss everything in the complete training. Last thing you should know is that there are 2 PDFs that you get in the exam. One of them is for a case study, a project scenario to test your knowledge and how to deal in real-life projects when applying LEAD. Whereas the other PDF has some sheets, has some data to help you in the exam. So you don't memorize unnecessary information. They're going to give you some numbers, some analytics to help you reduce your memorization. So those are the concepts of WELL and the weight of questions in each for the exam. You will even be questioned 12 questions on the WELL certification and the WELL portfolio. Now, the 5 topics we just took were just an introduction to the certification. Questions in the exam are tricky. So let us do 3 practice questions together to see how you should tackle the questions. Question 1. Which 2 categories does WELL belong to? So there are 2 pathways mainly, the owner-occupied one and the WELL core. So the answer is A. Question 2. A project should meet the WELL building standard requirements with a score of 60. What level of price does the score match? So the lowest score is 40. Then we add 10 points to earn silver. Then we add another 10, we earn gold. So 60 gold. The answer is B. Last question. How many preconditions must the WELL project meet? So we have 100 optimizations and we have 24 preconditions that must be met. This brings this guide to the WELL AP exam to an end. Prove to employers and clients that you understand human health, you can design and execute projects with a focus on well-being. You will become a WELL AP in just 2 weeks with this simplified and broken down training. Click below and access the complete course. I'll see you there.